How do I start this off? Well, I was gonna say, I drive a lot and I talk to myself a lot. I got a lot of thoughts rolling around in my big head, so I figured why not start recording it? Know what I mean? What I'm finding interesting on my Klipothic journey and over the years working with dark entities, demons, etc., right, is the integration of dark energy and what that means. When we're working with darkness and we're doing so on the left-hand path, I'm just going to call it the left-hand path because that's what we most commonly call it, right? Call it whatever you want. We're essentially working with the most ancient parts of ourselves when we're working with darkness. The most ancient part of the universe. Primal energy. You cannot have light without darkness. Light needs darkness to shine. Darkness doesn't need shit, right? Darkness came first. You know what I'm saying? So, what's interesting is how this energy distills in you over time. What's misunderstood, I think, is how balancing it is. And how it really does highlight the necessity of balance within oneself. Now, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm talking for myself here, right? If you've shared a similar experience, please comment. But when you experience the depths of darkness, the purest darkness from, like, straight from the source, nothing will get you to start to understand how important it is for you to maintain that inner light. Now, when I say inner light, I'm talking about your inner light, the light of Lucifer, your true light, you know? That's what I'm talking about. And really, it just makes you a more effective human being overall. And also, one of the interesting things that I've found is that when the energies are first encountered, I mean, they're always intense. Dealing with demons is never routine, you know? It's not. And if it is, you're probably not talking to anybody but yourself. But the tearing at yourself. See, I went through this part where the energy tore at me. It felt like actual razor claws inside of me, you know, tearing me apart, and it felt like shit. I went through that for years. But I kept doing it because for me, there's no other way. There's no other path for me. I know that. So what started to happen is I started to understand that, and it doesn't mean I fully understand, I've started to understand that the necessity for self-love and for balance is necessary, because I've always been a very extreme person in everything that I do. So, maintain balance, listen to your spirit guides, and demons really do want to help you. But if you're stupid, or if you have some kind of trauma inside of you that you're just not looking at, you're putting on the sunglasses, right? You take off the sunglasses and you look at it. That's when the real magic starts to happen. You know, I found the most unexpected things with some of the quote unquote most intense spirits. Sometimes they come in and they surprise the shit out of you. You're expecting I've gone into battle, right? It's like I got my shield, I got my sword, I'm ready to go. You know, let's go into a ritual. I'm ready for this intense energy, excuse me. And then I go in, I sit down, and the demon comes in and goes, "What's up, bro? You okay? Would you calm down a little bit? Let's talk this out, you know? What are you tripping for?" Yeah. Darkness. It's interesting to me how negative a spin all this gets. I mean, there is an absolute point of dissolution that you start to reach where amorality starts to be understood. When you start to understand that there is no good and evil, there's no black and white. And you can say that, but understanding it, that's totally different. King Belial's the best at teaching that, especially if you stay devoted to him. Your whole perspective and perception on the world will change if you embrace this path. Whatever that path looks like to you, it's not the same for everybody. And anyone that tells you that it is, bounce, man. Run the other way, because it isn't. It's different for everybody, and it should be, because we're all individuals, you know? We're all different little snowflakes. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch on this, say this. I don't usually record myself talking. I never had any intentions to. In fact, I don't even know if I'll post this. Maybe I'll keep it for myself, but it's fun to try things out. And if I'm gonna talk, why not talk to more people? You know? Also, this isn't, I would never give advice. This is just me. Anybody that tries to give you advice, don't. I learned that early on too, man. There's a difference between being helpful and gentle nudges. If you're asking for, you know, what do I need to do for this and that, or a certain technique, or whatever it is you're trying to do, learning meditation techniques, etc. But don't take advice, man. Don't ask for advice. No one's gonna give it to you. I guess that's it. I don't know. I don't even know if this makes any sense to anyone or whatever, but yeah. Peace out, man.